Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos like the one you're about to see here. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we are going to catch up with our sinking funds, and during October, even though I wasn't doing videos, I still deposited certain things in my funds, so you'll be able to see that. But we're going to start fresh because November is still, I mean, we're a third into it, but it's still a relatively new month, so we're going to play catch up until we are completely caught up. So I have the binders here that we're going to be stuffing today, and I'm just, as a reference, I'm going to flip to my most recent paycheck breakdown because I added a lot of funds into my sinking funds through that paycheck. Those two paychecks, actually, they came on the same day. So the one I'm talking about is November 1st. My husband got his partial retirement. You guys know what that means. And I got my first paycheck of the month, my first out of 3 for the month, because I am a bi-weekly employee and twice a year we have a third Friday. So a little bit extra this month. So I've already gone over the video previous to this one, which is the $1 through $100 savings challenge. So I deposited the $100 pocket and the $99 one, plus the money that I had for it from last month. So we're all caught up there. Now we're going to concentrate on these 4. So Christmas Club, Black Friday weekend, property taxes, and general savings. So those are the ones that I need to add to today. So we are going to use a highlighter and just highlight the fact that we did those. That way we know they're done. So I'm just using one of my dual-ended Tombos, and I'm just going to create a highlight right through these. And then I'll know that I'm completely done with this category and I successfully put this much money away. All right, so we're gonna close up the planner. November's planner is still available, so if you didn't get your hands on it yet, you still can, as well as my Christmas holiday planner. That's still out there as well, so just see the description and you will see the link to request access. I'll give you access and then you can download it. You can print it out or you can save it to your desktop. All right, so first things first. Oh, I kind of needed that. Oh my gosh, I got right ahead of myself. All right, I just needed to refer to it just to make sure I'm putting the right amounts because I didn't make a cheat sheet. And I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. So I'm going to open up my November Planner Workbook Kit again. And I'm just going to keep it off to the side so I can reference that section. So I think I'm going to start with the holiday sinking funds. And this is in my green binder. And my dashboard and envelopes were made by Penny Palette Studio. And she is here on YouTube as well as Instagram. So if you need some envelopes, she would be your go-to. So for Black Friday weekend, well, let's start with Christmas Club first. So we're going to take out what we have, put that aside. We ended up with $11.50, and we just did our Christmas list last night. We did our final list with all the names on it, and we didn't do the budgetary breakdowns because I'm still adding to our funds, but we ended up with 42 or 46 names. And this includes coworkers, people were like obligated to buy for. Well, you know what I mean. It's I don't feel obligated. It's just a necessity for us to do that. But also family, some extended family, friends, just a lot. So that is where we're at. So for Christmas, we're adding 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I will say that I'm a little bit behind. I'm a lot behind because I didn't start my Christmas Club fund until the summer. So usually I would start saving in January for Christmas. That way it's not such an intense savings where I have to add more than I'm typically comfortable with each month. So I'm going to start saving for Christmas of 2025 this coming January, just so I can put less in and not feel as pressured to add so much money. So I have $500 here. I'm going to add it to what's already there, and then I'm going to write this in. I'm going to make a note of it because I have my little card here where I track my savings. And I would also be tracking if I didn't add to it. So we are at 11/24. I'm just doing like basically November. I just wrote right through this. Oh my gosh, girl. Let's see. I pressed right through this. So I'm not gonna, actually what I should be, all right, we're gonna write 11/1 because that was the page this was coming from. All right, and we're gonna write add and 500. Now, some of you will think this is a lot to save for Christmas, and some of you will think it's not that much. And some of you will think it's pretty much on the money of what you save. We may end up having to need more. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep adding to it up until Black Friday. And then it's done. So whatever I have, I have. And if I need to borrow from savings or our no interest for temporary credit card, I can do that. But after that, I'm just completely done. And then I'm going to take a break from Black Friday until January, where I'm not going to be saving for holidays at all. Sorry about that. So we're going to count this together just to make sure we have $16.50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 50, 14, 14, 50, 15, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All right, so we have $16.50, and I'm gonna put that back in the envelope. Now I'm gonna add to it, like I said, and to Black Friday, but not very much. So now we have Black Friday, and I'm gonna make a little check mark that I did this. And Black Friday, we're adding 200, so we have $770, it looks like. And we're gonna add 200 from our recent pays. Okay, so we should, well, let me write that down first. So for 11/1, we're going to add. Now, some of you may be wondering, like, what's the difference between Black Friday and Christmas? So if you're new here, during Black Friday weekend, my husband and my one niece and my one nephew and I, they're adults, we go shopping and we splurge. We start our Christmas shopping. We get as much of that done as possible. And then we sometimes buy things for ourselves. I know it's not really the spirit, but it just depends, you know, if there's something on our list or whatever. We buy for each other and we make a whole day of it. And we get breakfast or brunch, and then we get dinner on the way home. And it's just a lot of fun. And it's just like good quality family time. And we've been doing it for years. So we should have $970. 1, 2, 3, 354, 455, 556, 657, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 950, 955, 960, 965, and 970. So yeah, this kind of like serves a lot of purposes. Now, once Black Friday weekend, once our day is over, I just combine it with Christmas Club because Christmas Club also covers us doing things over the holidays. So if we go out with friends, if we go to get-togethers and have to bring something, Christmas dinner at our house. That's why I'm saying this may not be enough because we host a few different things at our house and I pull almost everything from these funds. That's why it's really important that I start in January. And I've been doing that since I was in college. My mom got me in the habit of doing a Christmas club with my bank account. And it's just a really good practice. And it just takes some of the burden off the holidays. So right now we're going to go to taxes. So that means our property taxes. And I did save during the time I wasn't filming. So I made sure that I put October's in there. So I am not behind. So as you can see, I put that in for October 1st, $350. So we should have $1050 before we add $350 more today. Take that out of the envelope. 1, 2, 3, 50. So I did go to the bank and get the correct denominations. Not just by luck that I have this. So I'm going to write 11.1 taxes plus 350. 350. Oops, why did I do that? That's not right. It's 1050 plus 350, which is $1,400. Yes, I could have done that in my head. Okay, so let's make sure we have 1,400 here. So I'm doing 6 months. I think you guys know I used to make monthly payments for our taxes. I don't escrow them anymore, and I don't escrow our homeowner's insurance. So this is just a really nice way for us to put it aside, you know, have a handle on it, and then I will deposit it back in the bank when I'm ready to make my payment. I do make it online, but with my checking account. That way I don't get charged fees. I can also make it online with my debit card or a credit card, but I do get charged a percentage. I think it's like either 3% or something like that to use a card. So I just link it to my bank account, and it is absolutely free to make the payment online. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1250, 13, 1350, 14. All right, so we do need 6 months of that. Okay, so I'm gonna put that back in my tax envelope. So I'm all set with that, not behind, which is good. This channel honestly keeps me on task. It really does. And I don't want to get behind like that. You know what I mean? Like, even though I wasn't doing videos, I still felt like, okay, I still have to put this money away. This is part of the obligation to myself, to my budget. And yeah, it keeps me going. So general savings, we're going to add 315, 1, 2, 3, 310, 315. And we have 635 in there now. Sorry, so plus 315. And once again, I'm going to write 11.1 because that's the pays that it came out of. So 635 plus 315 equals 950. And we'll count it and make sure that that's what we have. So I'm going to put these in order. And we should have 950. All right, let me zoom out just a little. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, geez. I hate when there's a 50 and then there's a 20. All right, so 7, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850, 870, 890, 910, 920, 925, 930, 935, 940, 945, 950. I don't know, for whatever reason, it just slows me down when it's like a 50 and then it goes to a 20. It just slows me right down, and then I have to like think twice. So we are good there. So as far as any other savings, I don't have anything in home expenses because I depleted this back in August for the windows. So that's all I have in here is general and taxes, but I do have a new one that I'm saving for, and it is a laptop fund. So I'm going to be creating that at some point this month. Yeah, I don't have any other money in here. I'll be creating that sometime this month because I am saving up, and I want to make sure that I can pay cash for it and I don't, you know, overextend myself financially for it. So be able to close this out now. We have all of our budget accounted for, and we did all our stuffing. And so the next one we will do together again, and so on and so forth for the entire month of November. I hope you're not getting tired of the same old, because it's just a budget, And sometimes there's some differences, like this pay that we just went over was a little bit different, and a new sinking fund will be a little bit different, but I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, keep it a little bit more interesting. But that is it. So I have my binder stuffed, and I have my 1 through 100 challenge stuffed. And now we can close off that pay. So thank you so much for watching. If you are on TikTok and you'd like to go over and give me a follow there, I would appreciate it. If you also have a TikTok and you want me to follow you back, just let me know in a comment on one of my videos and I will do so. And I hope that you're having a great day, and I will see you in my next video.